What does the future hold for the beloved Star Wars universe in 2024 and 2025? With a galaxy far, far away continuing to expand and evolve, fans eagerly await an array of exciting projects, from new series and movies to sequels and standalone films. Join us on a journey through the upcoming Star Wars adventures, where mysteries, epic battles, and the exploration of untold history await. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. You know, there's word about a bunch of different shows happening around the same time as The Mandalorian. One of these shows is Skeleton Crew, and it's supposed to be the fourth one in line, taking place around 9 ABY in the same timeline. The interesting part is that it's believed the characters from Skeleton Crew might show up in a future Mandoverse movie. So Skeleton Crew is directed by John Watts and has Jude Law in the cast, along with a bunch of young characters. We don't know too much about it just yet, but it sounds like it's going for that cool 80s Amblin movie vibe, kinda like The Goonies. Andor Season 2. We've got some great news about Andor. It's getting a second season, and it's going to dive even deeper into Cassian Andor's journey to becoming a rebel. Season 1 was a huge hit, and a lot of fans are saying it's one of the best Star Wars series in recent memory. And guess what? Season 2 is expected to keep that same winning streak going. Just like Season 1, Andor Season 2 is going to maintain that serious and intense tone. It's been a game changer in the Star Wars universe, exploring a grittier side with characters who are darker and more complex than the usual light-hearted Star Wars stories. It's this dark and compelling vibe that's making Andor stand out as one of the all-time greats. Star Wars The Acolyte. This series is taking us way back in time, even further than anything we've seen in the Star Wars universe, not counting Young Jedi Adventures. It's set during the final days of the High Republic era, and it's going to be more of a mystery than your typical action-adventure Star Wars story. We've already had a sneak peek at The Acolyte during the recent Star Wars Celebration event in 2023. It looks like it's going to focus on the story of a mysterious Sith warrior that a Jedi Master and Padawan duo are trying to unravel. And here's the exciting part. Word on the street is that this series is going to feature more lightsaber action than any other Star Wars movie or series. Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 3. The Bad Batch has been quite a success, with 2 seasons under its belt, but here's the scoop. The third season is going to be its grand finale, and it's expected to drop in 2024. This series has been all about the early years of the Empire, as the Bad Batch members try to carve out a new life after splitting from the Empire. Now, after that emotional roller coaster of a Season 2 ending, we're all eager to see how things wrap up for the Bad Batch in Season 3. It's likely to give us the lowdown on their ultimate destiny. And let's not forget, Season 3 might also shed light on what the Empire has in store for the remaining clones who are no longer needed, now that the Stormtrooper program is in full swing. Star Wars Rogue Squadron movie. Star Wars Rogue Squadron was initially scheduled for a 2023 release, but it seems like it's been put on hold for now and might come out as a full-length movie at some point, possibly in 2024 or 2025. We don't have confirmation about its cancellation, so it's a bit of a mystery whether it'll see the light of day. What we do know is that the film is expected to dive into the tales of the Rebel Alliance Starfighter Squadron that we remember from the original movies. Untitled Charmin Obeyed Chinoy Star Wars movie. In the 2023 Star Wars Celebration event, the big news dropped that Lucasfilm has some exciting plans. They're cooking up 3 standalone Star Wars movies that won't follow the typical episode numbering of the mainline films. One of these movies will be directed by Charmin Obeyed Chinoy, and guess what? Daisy Ridley is set to make a return as Rey. Now, the details of the storyline are still under wraps, but we do know that this movie is going to unfold years after the events of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So it's all about giving us a peek into what's in store for Rey, the Jedi Order, and the entire Star Wars universe as it marches into the future. Untitled Dave Filoni Star Wars movie. Dave Filoni brought some major excitement to the 2023 Star Wars Celebration event. He revealed that he's taking the director's chair for one of the 3 upcoming Star Wars movies, and this one's going to be set during the New Republic era. What's even more thrilling is that it's going to be the grand finale, tying together all the different series from this timeline. We're talking about The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and The Skeleton Crew. This movie is basically going to be the Avengers-style epic of the Mandoverse. connecting the dots that lead to the conflicts between the First Order and the Resistance in the sequel trilogy timeline. So we might just get the lowdown on the rise of the First Order, the mysterious Snoke, and even the return of Palpatine. Untitled James Mangold Star Wars movie. In the 2023 Star Wars Celebration event, they dropped the bomb that the third movie will be helmed by James Mangold. But here's the real kicker. These three movies are diving into completely different eras, and James Mangold's creation is going where no Star Wars story has gone before. We're talking thousands of years before the Skywalker saga, around 25,000 years to be exact. This untitled James Mangold movie is all about the very first Jedi in Jedi history. That's ancient Star Wars history right there. It's going to delve into the origins of the Force, unveiling its true nature as this cosmic energy field that shapes the destiny of the entire galaxy. This is a deep dive into the roots of the Star Wars universe. Untitled Taika Waititi Star Wars movie. Taika Waititi, the genius behind parts 3 and 4 of the Thor movies in the MCU, has been quietly brewing up something in the Star Wars universe. The thing is, that's pretty much all we know about it at the moment. Taika Waititi is known for his unique brand of humor, so we might be in for a comedic twist in this Star Wars adventure, which could be a departure from the usual serious tone we often see in the galaxy far, far away. Lando. Back in 2020, the buzz was all about the Lando series spin-off being announced by Disney and Lucasfilm. We do know that Donald Glover is set to step back into the role of the younger Lando Calrissian, which is fantastic news. But here's the deal. Other than that, we're pretty much in the dark. The status of this series remains a bit of a mystery. There's no official word on whether it's moving forward or if Disney has decided to put it on hold, especially considering the recent strikes. If it does happen, though, it's likely to be a prequel to the original trilogy, focusing on Lando's earlier years, which fits perfectly with Donald Glover reprising his role. Sean Levy's Star Wars movie. The mystery continues with Sean Levy's Star Wars movie. There's been some chatter about it having a big heart, according to the director himself, which sounds intriguing. However, the details are pretty scarce. We don't have a clue about the plot or release date, and even the status of the movie is uncertain. There's been no official confirmation about whether it's a go or not. Well, that's it for today. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you at the next one.